Okay, so
something in Deer Park. I say Deer Park.
Why not Chamberlain Park?
Deer Park will be the epicenter of sports.
since I have good internet now,
Deer Park.
Gosh.
Now, Tim,
I'm going to try to record the trip at 60 frames a second.
You're a medical guy.
and see if I can upload it.
Yes.
You've seen the
Because
inside
if you
of every
remember
human
on the
body.
old shit internet and over mobile networks, I couldn't upload the 60 frames a second when I recorded it.
I could throw no hitters without any question, pitch all day. Mr. Perfect, Armstrong,
So we'll try it
Jose
today.
Raymond on
It's
Rio,
gonna be huge.
60s, Jim Maloney, Jim Merritt, whoever it was, they pitch all day. Nolan won all the time. Today,
Jesus,
pitchers
shit,
get
look at
hurt all
this
the
line
time.
of fucking
We got
bullshit
4 or
trying
5
to
on
get
the
in there.
DL. We haven't got to opening day yet. How's it possible that
come
the
on.
athlete of the 60s and 70s was never hurt, and the athlete today is always hurt?
You know what? You never heard about the guys getting hurt. The media is so great today, you never heard about it. Ever. You know, when Jim Maloney tore his Achilles tendon in 1970, you didn't hear much about it. He just wasn't there the rest of the season. Wayne Simpson goes out at the All-Star break in 1970 after going 11-0. You don't hear about it.
What
Now, he flew out his shoulder. You know, Gary Nolan's shoulder hurt. He doesn't pitch. He goes up the street here in early 70s, gets a molar pulled out of his tooth, out of his mouth. They said that would cure you. He said, oops, that didn't work. Sorry, buddy.
So if you hurt your arm, go see a dentist.
That's exactly right. Didn't help him. It didn't help. The point is, we never heard about that. All we had was the Cincinnati Enquirer, the Post, and WLW Radio. That was it. Now you can't turn around.
So you think the human body is the same, but the reaction is different.
You know what? I think the money that the players make, the ownership, the teams that pay the money, they don't take chances on them. Years ago, they ride these guys all the way out. You talk to the guys like Jack Billingham, Gary Nolan, the guys that have, even Nuxie, he used to tell me, these guys that play, teams would push them, say, if you don't play, you're out of here. So now they have to protect them. They're paying them so much money. These guys weren't making anything back then. They were all working in the off-season. So yeah, no. It's not that they were better athletes. It's just it was less sensationalized.
Willie, let me give you a little context to what you asked him.
Please do.
Because I think the perception is that it's just Reds pitchers, and it's simply not true. As of yesterday, there are 79 Major League pitchers on the DL. 79. There's 25 teams with at least 2 pitchers on the DL. There's only 2 teams in baseball, the Astros and the Jays, without a pitcher on the DL.
How do you get all this information?
Stored up here. Dick Williams has used it.
79.
Dick Williams uses the phrase trying to crack the code. Major League Baseball and Doc Krimchuk, everyone's trying to crack the code of pitcher's health and what the issue is right now.
And right now, also, they throw 95. Back in the good old days for men to men,
Throw
they
100
would throw 85, 86. When I pitched for Thomas Furenholm, I could throw at 95, but I never showed it. I'd throw 75, 80, then I go back to 60, then 85, then I go to 95 and back to 70. They had no idea what was coming. You got to change speeds, Doc.
We heard about you back then.
Change speed.
Just put a little something on the ball, too.
Joe Nuxo taught me that.
Willie.
I'm sure you
Wear a little vest.
How come they're throwing 95 to 100, and 20 years ago they didn't throw above 85?
Let me tell you something. Here's the biggest problem we have, and I'll give you a fact. If you're a high school pitcher and you throw the ball over 90 miles an hour, you have a 500% chance of injuring your shoulder or elbow within the next 5 to 7 years.
What's
That
the
was too
percent?
fast.
500%.
Did you hear that, Lance?
Now here's the thing. So who do we draft?
That
We
scared
draft
me,
the guys, not us, everybody. They're all looking for speed. The radar guns, the high school, the scouts, everybody. Who throws the ball the hardest? Those are the guys because they're not mature enough to throw it that far. So they're going to get hurt.
So Green's throwing 100 miles an hour.
Well, you know what? I mean, I will tell you, there are always exceptions, but by and large, if you're a kid who's 17 years old throwing the ball 90-some miles an hour and you're playing high school summer ball, doing all this stuff, everybody's wowed by you, the chances of you getting hurt significantly before you make it to the major leagues is 500%.
And really what's happened, not that I'm a pitcher, but nuance is lost. Tom Seaver back in the day, he would have 10 pitches. If he needed to get to 97, 98 to get a guy out, he could do that 8, 9, 10 times a game. Today, too many pitchers are throwing max effort for all 90 to 100 pitches they're throwing in a game.
So Doc,
There's no nuance
why
in
don't
it.
you tell the Reds pitching staff to slow it down a little bit? Don't throw the ball as hard.
You know what? It's not about, and you found this out with a lot of our pitchers. We had guys last year throwing the ball 96 miles an hour. It was going out of the ballpark at 140 miles an hour. It's where you put it, changing speed,
Location.
learning how to pitch. Homer Bailey pitching at 90 miles an hour might be better than him pitching at 94 miles an hour.
No question.
So, yes, it's how you pitch. Jim Merritt, he threw the ball not as hard as you did.
Right, and Jim Merritt had a great career because he located the ball and changed speed.
He won 20 in 1970. He lost 20 in 71. Watch
This guy's going nuts. So why don't you tell the pitching staff to change speeds and locate the ball? That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to walk down there right now and tell him that. I'm going to tell him you told me.
We got to go.
All right, buddy.
Don Fremchek, thank you.
All right, good luck. Good luck, everybody, this year. This is exciting.
Neither of you guys have any hair.
Do you have a problem? That's a good luck.
Seems like you're the...
I don't know that yours is real.
You want to... Let's continue with more. Billy Cunningham, 700 WLW.
94.5 FM, WKFS HD2, Milford.
Homer Bailey, and this is the Homer of the Red, 700 WLW.
From bluegrass to bourbon, barbecue to basketball. Kentucky
This guy
knows
wants to race.
traditions, but not all traditions are about the
We can
slow
make that
aging
happen.
of a fine bourbon or the rolling hills of the bluegrass. Some are about speed.
Here comes Truman racing quickly.
You won't catch me, fella.
NASCAR returns to the Bluegrass at Kentucky Speedway. Join us for the Quaker State 400, July 14th. For kids, tickets are only
That
$10.
thing.
I'm Jimmy Johnson. Their Bluegrass tradition starts at KentuckySpeedway.com.
Oh, he slowed down.
They said it would never happen. After 32 years,
Thought he wanted to play.
Utopia is back. May 10th, 7 p.m. at Taft Theater. Todd Rundgren's Utopia. Featuring Todd Rundgren, Chasm Sultan, and Willie Wilcox. Tickets are on sale now at the Taft Theater box office, Ticketmaster.com, or Chartway Phone. Todd Rundgren's Utopia. Live.
Tri-State Ford buyers, the madness of March continues at Mike Castor Ford in Milford and Alexandria. Lease for less, a brand new Ford Escape or F-150 Super Crew. Ford buyers. Hi, I'm Mike Castor. Sales open late this Friday and Saturday. This sale ends Monday,
that
April
wasn't too
2nd
loud.
at 9 p.m. Lease a new 2018 Ford Escape, only $159 per month, or a 2018 F-150 Super Crew 4x4, only $189 per month. Both leases 24 months, payment plus tax, 10,000 miles a year, 20 cents a
If this
mile
video
over,
really uploads, it's probably going to look amazing. Or it's going to look like
We're
shit.
number one for a reason, and the madness of March sales event, it continues all weekend long at Mike Castor Ford, Lincoln of Alexandria, and Mike Castor Ford located in Milford. Right now at Woody Sander Ford, it's the Ford March Matchup Sales Event. That means you can get up to $2,000 in trade assist cash, plus no payments for 90 days on new Taurus, Escape, Flex, Explorer, and F-150. Don't miss this deal at Woody Sander Ford, off I-75 at Mitchell Avenue.
Western and Southern is committed to helping make Cincinnati the best place to live, work, and play. That's why we're proud to support the National Multiple Sclerosis Society in its goal of finding a cure. Our Willie's Walkers team is the largest in the nation and raises funds for the fight against multiple sclerosis, a chronic and often disabling disease. Let's work together to make our town the best it can be. Western and Southern Financial Group, Cincinnati, Ohio.
UDF's new drive card saves at the pump, and now it saves inside every day. Introducing Register Rollbacks with UDrive. Save on favorites like 50 cents off all 48-ounce cartons of UDF or homemade. Save on ice cream, snacks, and more with your UDrive card and Register Rollbacks. Billy Cunningham, the Great American, live from the Holy Grail. At the banks getting ready for the 149th Reds opener. Next year will be 150 years. Jim Scott was here at the first one. You'll be here for next year, too. 149 years. Where were you 149 years ago? In 1869, when the boys were marching back. Don't do your speech. Do your speech. They were marching back.
Sorry.
They were
Big
marching
bump.
back. Where were you in 1869?
I have a note of great significance, Willie.
That woman right there. Where's that woman?
Are you ready for this?
That lady right there.
Jean,
Raise your hand, Jean.
Jean is 91, and Jean is attending her 40th consecutive opening day today.
Jean is here.
Give it up to Jean.
Jean is here.
40 in a row.
Now, the lady next to her gave me I thought it was a hotel key. It wasn't a hotel key. It was a key Pete Rose
Rose's Crosley locker.
Pete Rose's Crosley Field locker number 14. The woman has me a key.
Awesome.
I said, I can't look at a woman anymore. Women drive me crazy. I'll be sued in 14 years for something. I don't know what I did.
man.
But that woman has a key right. She's got the key. She got the key to Pete Rose's locker.
You know who would like that?
I think
Steve Walter of Sports Investment, too.
I think a lot of women had the key to his locker, too. That's another issue. But Lance, kind of break it down. That most of them weren't 18 years old. That's another issue.
Now, see, I'm sitting over here now. I'm not even going to supply you anymore.
Because all these young women want to get pictures of us, but I worry about what happens in 12 years from now.
You're not going to be in front of it.
I won't be around in 12 years. I don't have to worry. Now, I got to break it down, Lance.
I got a stat for you.
Let me hear. I need facts. I don't need hyperbole.
Right.
I don't need words. I don't need fictions. I don't want made-up stuff. I don't want something that's completely irrelevant and immaterial. I want to deal with facts. I want to deal with reality. I want to deal with the law. I want you to say something right now that the American people that are desperate Reds fans think sense could be real. Get it right now. But don't give me a bunch of crap.
Lost
Don't give me a
something.
bunch of BS. Don't give me a bunch of fiction. Don't give me a
man.
bunch of
Come on,
hyperbole.
guys.
Don't
Fuck.
give me a bunch of words. Don't give me a bunch of fluff. Don't give me a bunch of smoke. You know what I'm saying? When I come to you, Lance McAllister, I want reality, I want facts, and I want the law.
If somebody give me an aspirin sitting next to you, just 2 aspirin maybe.
I got one right here if you need one.
Here's your stat. This is the biggest difference between this team. God bless you.
There's an aspirin right there.
The biggest difference between.
It's a little blue pill. You know what this does?
Again,
Look, we gotta take
sit
we gotta
over
take
here.
we gotta take a break. We gotta take a break.
You've effectively erased that segment.
Gotta take a short break. When we continue, Lance has to.
I have really good stats.
You got
added, it's
we don't have
divided.
time yet. We don't have time. We gotta take a break. You talk too much. You never shut the hell up. We got to get to the facts at some point, Lance McAllister. As we continue, it's going to be, is it Jones and Brenneman on baseball, or is it Brenneman and Jones on baseball? Which is it? Lance? Brenneman.
We're going to find out if you stop talking.
On 700 WLW.
They're going to start
When you
fighting.
set out to find new roads, you can't do it alone. You need a partner on the journey, one you can count on. More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevrolet for the first time. And
What is
learning to
going
try
on with
something
this
new
traffic
can be
today?
exciting, empowering, downright exhilarating. See for yourself
it's
why
a holiday
Chevrolet is the
weekend.
most
I forgot
awarded and
about
fastest
Easter.
growing brand the last 4 years overall. Chevrolet, find new roads.
So
Based
today
on
is
total
Good
aggregate
Friday.
recognized industry awards and retail sales share gains 2014 through
Everybody's on the
2017.
way to get a fish
Having a hometown
sandwich.
provider like Cincinnati Bell comes with a
Fishes.
huge perk. The blazing fast speed of the Queen City's
meet
only
today.
fiber network. Right now, enjoy this offer from your neighbors at Bell. Sign up for 500 meg Biopics Internet and get free TV for a year. Call 565-FAST. Visit a store or CincinnatiBell.com/free TV to learn more. Some restrictions apply. Cincinnati Bell, the fastest, most reliable, most neighborly provider there
This is Brenneman and Jones on Baseball, presented by United Dairy Farmers, and brought to you in part by your Tri-State Chevy dealers, and by Cincinnati Bell on 700 WLW, the home of the Reds.
Well, Tracy, the wait is finally over after the off day. What was to have been an off day today now becomes the opening game of the 2018 baseball season. A pitching matchup of Homer Bailey this afternoon against Max Scherzer. The weather's going to be a whole lot better, although not quite as warm as it was yesterday when we had rain pretty much all day. Opening day, as we talked about for time and time, is just maybe the most special calendar year in the entire year of Cincinnati, Ohio.
I don't think people understand how special it is until you experience it at other ballparks. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I played for 5 major league teams.
I did know that.
You did know that?
I did know that.
Well, it's a lot different Cincinnati compared to San Francisco or Cincinnati compared to Detroit. I mean, it's neat. And the team, I think, is going to be a lot better this year. I really do.
Tough opening schedule, however, when you got to play Washington 3, you've got to play the Chicago Cubs 2 before going on the road. What was to have been an off day today, and we talked about this yesterday, the need for a fifth starter next Tuesday against the Cubs in the final game of that series. But this is a tough first 5 games of the season for this team.
How about the first 2 games? Scherzer, who might be the best pitcher in baseball next to Kershaw, and then you got Strasburg. I mean, those 2 guys are lights out. But you know what? When you're in the big leagues, all the games are tough, don't you think?
I do. It's opening day in Cincinnati, albeit a day late. Tracy and I will be back with more in just a moment.
When your business needs a feature-rich portfolio of storage and data protection
Come on,
solutions,
fellas.
look no further than Dell EMC.
Last hill,
Dell EMC's offerings meet today's real-time performance needs,
Let me up
such
the hill,
as VMAX
fellas.
all-flash storage, as well as long-term archival and protection of critical business data, leveraging data domain backup appliances. Encore Technologies, a Dell EMC titanium partner, will work with you to address your modern data challenges, providing the right solution in a data-centered world. Visit
Going up the
Encore.net.
hill.
Come down to Miami Valley Gaming because we keep giving away the farm. And by farm, I mean a whole pile of cash. On March 31st, you could win 25 grand. Now, could you buy a whole farm with that? Probably not, but you could buy some cows. Okay, whatever, I'll leave it to you. Come down to Miami Valley Gaming March 31st, and you could win $25,000 in cows. Cash. I mean cash.
See player services for free rules must be 21. Gambling problem in Ohio. Go to gambling helpline at 1-800-589-9666.
It's the Reds and Nationals live from GABP tomorrow at 1:10 on 700 WLW, the home of the Reds.
Pitching matchup, game 1 of 162. Homer Bailey for the Reds, Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. I guess if there's a game plan here, it's a hope that Bailey can either keep the game close or keep them off the board. You certainly don't